We're gonna just listen to music for a couple of minutes to give people a chance to get here, and then we are gonna go live for real. So we're listening to the Endless Space soundtrack by Amplitude Studios. And many years ago, Amplitude Studios said on Twitter you could use their music and videos and on streams and stuff as long as you gave them credit. So props to Amplitude Studios for this most excellent soundtrack, and props to you for hanging out with me. If you're here a little bit early, hey, that's great. If you're watching this on replay, you could probably fast forward for a couple of minutes. Just like tap that right arrow key over and get out of the segment. But I gotta get some stuff ready real quick, and then we will actually get started with this. And I gotta go check out the thumbnail, bro. I gotta go check it out because I just took the photo and I uploaded it, so I'm hoping it actually used it. Let's find out. Oh yeah, it's got it. I love it. That's from one of the books. It's got a cover by Simon Bisley, and I presume some of the interior artists too. It looks like it's absolutely mad material. And hey, if you're hanging out with us here and you're just joining us and you're still here, you're like, all right, I kind of like this guy. Like, go ahead and hit that like button. It should be right there, I think. Here, maybe I'll point this way. See, right there. Alright, I'm going to shut up for just a minute, get stuff ready, and then we'll get started, okay? And if you don't believe me about the soundtrack, boom, there you go, believe me. Dude, this audio, there's something wrong in my headset. I hope my voice sounds okay. But we'll get started talking for real. One more minute. Promise. At most. I got my stuff. We're all ready to go. Everything is all ready already. I got my windows open for the stuff I want to talk about. Just gotta make sure I didn't lose the receipt, because tax time is coming up. And if you haven't done your taxes yet, you better get started, bro. Okay, receipt has been found, although it's not the right receipt. It's not the itemized one, but whatever. No, you got to keep track of this stuff, man. Tax time, tax time, tax time. Hello and welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Elizbar. I know we had like a 5-minute welcoming period. So here's what some of the stuff on my mind. I just finished reading this. If you want my thoughts, I got like 8 videos on my book chat series about robots and empire. My final thoughts were, man, it's really weird that Isaac Asimov is saying that mind control is a good thing. Like, that's a weird place to end a book. That's where we got to by the end of this thing was mind control robots were good. Thinking about stuff for yourself, making independent decisions was bad. I don't know. We're going to just chuck that in the floor. There we go. It hit the floor. Now I got a stack of these puppies, these old X-Wing books. Mostly they're by Michael Stackpole. Some of them are by another author. I got like 7 out of 8, looks like. So I'm missing one somewhere. That's okay though, because I've read all these, like in the past. I got them at the library. Have you ever heard of a library before? Apparently, that's like a thing that younger people today, these Zoomers, have discovered is the library, where you can just go and get books for free and read them. Libraries are amazing. If you haven't been to one before, you should go check it out. I got to check out the library in this town at some point. It'll look really nice from the outside, but I haven't made it into one yet. So yeah, I'm going to start reading Rogue Squadron here. I remember it being fun and kind of dumb. And if that's what I get, then I know I'm going to enjoy this a whole lot more than I enjoyed a lot of that Asimov book. Because, whoo, boy, that book. That book was something. And not necessarily a good something. All right, we'll just gently place this book to the side, just off camera. And I'm in the middle of reading this book, Joker, One Operation Joker Volume 3. It's been a hoot. I think I've read the first 2 chapters. Yeah, you can kind of see where I've leafed through because the pages are loose up to there. What do you want to bet that's a new chapter? Yeah, it's pretty close. It's at the end of a chapter, almost. So I probably stopped reading right around there. That's where the Joker is interrogating Batman. And, like, aren't you really Batman? Wait, what was this? Hold on, I was just flipping through. Oh, apparently Joker gets a bat in the next chapter. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to just sit down and read this whole thing. Anyway, that's some stuff that's going on, bro. You may have noticed on like the gaming videos that things are kind of mixed up a little bit. It's not just like big monolithic block of one game like I've been doing for a while. Actually kind of mixing stuff up a little bit. So like Half-Life once a week, Chrono Trigger a couple times a week. Just kind of bouncing stuff around because I got a lot of videos I recorded last year that aren't up. And it felt like, you know, instead of just being like, here's a Chrono Trigger binge, I'd mix it up a little bit. The YouTube algorithm hates that sort of thing, by the way. The YouTube algorithm wants you to make basically the same video every day and put it up. And that's what the YouTube algorithm likes. And I can't roll that way, man. I can't roll that way. I can't be like, yes, every day I will make an 8-minute long Warhammer 40k lore video in the YouTube short or YouTube Shorts format or whatever. Like, yeah, it doesn't work for me. Anyway, this week's books, you can see it's in my Fireside Theater bag. I remembered to actually use it this week. And the thumbnail comes from the first book I'm going to slap down. Monster Massacre. Look at this thing. Isn't that amazing? I saw that in the bin and I was like, oh my lord, I have to pick this thing up. I got to do it. I just have to. There's no alternative there. If I don't pick it up, I will be making a mistake. So, I picked it up. And, I don't know. I didn't even look at it. I didn't even open it up inside and look at the thing. I was just like, yeah. Yeah, this... It is New Comic Book Day, my dudes. Oh, yeah, this just looks like so much fun. I mean, come on, dude. What an awesome looking cover. Like, even if there's nothing else inside this book, even if there's nothing else worth it, I think I won. It just looks cool. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can cover his wild, and yeah. I'm going to see if I can get my headset to stop glitching out. So, un momento. Put the PvP up. PvP? Yeah, the PvP. There it is. PvP. Be right back. That would work if I started talking through the Elgato, but that's wrong. Apparently the microphone's dead. Give me a second. Sorry about the noise, but it looks like it's working now. Alright. I apologize for the noise. So if your ears were blown out by like the Elgato input from the camera here, like blasting static at you, my bads. I appreciate your forbearance. Let's crack this open though. Like, I'm sitting here just like talking about this because the cover's wild. What do we got on the inside? That's like the little thing that Orion rides. What? And then he becomes that guy? Okay, we're just making fun of superhero comics with whatever's that is. What even is this book? It's called Monster Massacre. I expected a bunch of that. That's what I expected to see a bunch of. Is this like an anthology or what? Oh my goodness. That's certainly something to flip open to. I guess I need to be a little more careful flipping through this book. Yeah, we got something that's kind of like mocking Jack Kirby here. Oh! Bro! I don't need to see anything else about that. I'm sold. That looks just like something out of Heavy Gear, man. It's even got the rocket pod on the shoulder. I approve. Oh, it's apparently a giant robot. It is a Heavy Gear, man. I bet it does have the roller skates. And the proportions are kind of whack. It's a little top heavy, but that definitely makes me think of, oh, dude! I don't know what's going on in this book. Suddenly Atom Smasher. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, so this is like a bunch of different stories. Look at this, man. This is some Geiger-esque stuff. Pretty cool. Oh, look at this like random like reptile over here. Dude. I know somebody I should send that to. Like a picture of that. Expressway to Your Skull. What a name for a story. A Lords of Misrule story. Oh, this looks like very much like Vertigo type stuff from around the same time period, the early mid-90s. I like the use of the heavy black right there. Is this like set in England? Is that like one of the British black dogs? Like a Barghest or something? No, actually it just appears to be a regular black dog with the guy in a leather jacket. Okay, well, lame. Lame, we were going somewhere cool. Correction, not a guy in a jacket, a lady in a jacket. And just some crazy looking early 90s whatever. This is so 90s. This is so 90s that Rob Liefeld looks at this and he goes, man, that's 90s. What a weird book. I don't think it lives up to the cover hype. I don't think it lives up to the cover hype at all, but what a weird book. What a absolutely strange book. From Atomica, who I think I got a book or two by them somewhere. I don't know, bro. I just work here. Hard to be left with the cover hype in all fairness. You know, you are a little bit correct on that. Excuse me. All right. Next is something a little tamer. And, you know, Ninja, I suspect you will appreciate this one. It also has a cover by Simon Bisley. So, Simon Bisley cover. Say, Biz. Simon Bisley cover with the Punisher. I saw this and I was like, I have to pick this up. It's apparently issue 2 in the Punisher Summer Special. I don't know why. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the interior looks like. I picked this up and I had to just get it, like, immediately. It was instantaneous. You know, it fixes that stuff right up. That's what we got going on here, man. Like, as cool as this is, that Frank Castle's awesome. I got to show this to Cody. Cody Fernandez, Ironverse Comics. I got to show this to him because he will probably dig this a lot. I mean, it's kind of the guns are kind of goofy or whatever, you know, but okay, he's got some kind of crazy tech autocannons, I guess. That probably explains why there's, like, random limbs laying on the ground. Let's just open it up. Actually, let's look here. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 stories. Pat Mills, Chuck Dixon, and Chuck Dixon are the writers. Mike McCone, Flint Henry, and John Hinkleton did most of the art with inkers and colorists and stuff, yada yada. You can check all that out for yourselves. Let's just open it up. It's got that weird Marvel, it's not newsprint, but it's still matte stock. It actually feels really rough on the fingertips. Art looks okay. This is the first story. Well, that guy in the top left, he's got to be the bad guy, right? Frank's looking pretty good. What is going on here? I guess I'll have to read it and find out. Wait, is Frank twirling nunchucks? Frank Castle, nunchuck master. Not something I really saw coming. I always feel like a much more practical kind of guy, like, let me beat your head in with a baseball bat, or shiv you with a knife. Although, what? It was in Punisher Max, right, where he had the gun that shot knives that unfold themselves as they come out of the gun. We probably shouldn't talk about that. Look, Ma, top of the world! Yeah, I've seen that movie. It's a great gangster movie. What a crazy looking face. Look at Frank, just oh so casually. Here's a revolver. Blam. Just blam. Blows him up. What's he attached to, like... Oh, it's gasoline, huh? Okay. Hey, that reminds me of Mass Effect. In fact, can I pull that up real quick? Mass Effect 2. Oh, of course, this is not just like the clip. It's not his whole playthrough. Wait, he's got the line in the video title. But it's not actually got the line in the video. What the heck, dude? Talk about false advertising. Wait, here's another video. 11 minutes long. Oh, there it is! Alright. Alright, we're gonna watch this, because I really like this bit. This is probably my favorite bit from all of Mass Effect. There's audio, right? Whoa, 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 Zaire, dude.
Zaid, please! I'm gonna die here, man! Do something!
Try, you son of a bitch.
And that was the moment that Zaid became my favorite character in Mass Effect 2. Yeah, see? Ninja Weasel's like, God, I love Zaid so much. I wish I could click on your chat and put it up on the screen like I could if we were doing StreamYard. Because, yeah, all right-thinking people love Zaid. Like, he's got a job, and he's going to do it. And if you want him to do the job, you got to help him, because he wants to get revenge, man. He's been waiting 20 years. And you just got to, like, deal with some wimps who are going to fry. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Do the deal. Alright, dude. Next book, I'm also pretty excited about. It's not a Punisher book, and it's not monsters, and it's not Simon Bisley on the cover. It's probably something that's even better. Something even better than Simon Bisley on the cover. And now you're like, what could that possibly be? What on earth could it possibly be? Andy Kubert X-Men, bro! I don't really remember the Executioner song story, and it doesn't matter. I saw this in the box, and I was like, yes! I am getting this, man. To be in the free box, it's in pretty good shape. I mean, it's a little crinkly on the back and all that. Whatever, though. I'll take it. I am very happy to have this, man. This is like the best time period in X-Men, that late 80s, early 90s stuff. Also a great time for the cartoon, because the cartoon was like taking all the great stories that had literally just happened in the last few years and adapting them for the TV screen. The Executioner song was called It's Going Down. It features Wayne Static. I believe it. I didn't think I'd get to make that joke. Hey, I'm here to help. I'm here to serve, Mr. Ninja Weasel. I'm a helper. You know, together we can help. So yeah, I'm very glad to pick that up for the price of free. Oh man, I didn't do the thing, did I? Hey, when you go to Graham Cracker Comics, which is where I get my comic books, on a Wednesday, which is New Comic Book Day, you get not one, not two, but 3 comic books for free out of the dollar bin, which used to be the 75-cent bin, which used to be the 50-cent bin. Inflation is killing us all. There we go. I got to say that. I'm going to take a drink, and then I'm going to get back to gabbing. Oh, yeah! Here, let's just put that up. We won't play it. Mute the tab. There we go. I mean, Ninja Weasel's not wrong. He's not wrong, man. It's right here. You can see it. You could go listen to this right now if you wanted. Look at that hair. What was wrong with us in like the early mid to like double O's, man? Who thought that that hair was a good idea? Nobody did. But we did it anyway. Oh yeah, smack the camera. Dude, it's been a long time since I listened to that. I might rock that when the stream's over. So that's the free stuff I got. Now, for paid stuff, excuse me, we are definitely rocking monsters still because we got Vampirella. Vampirella, Dracula, Rage. And this book has such a great art style. Like, I opened up the front page here. I don't know why she's holding a heart. That seems kind of non-Vampirella. Like, she should just kill you some other way. But I open this up, and this is just like, oh, I love it. I really got to catch up on all this Vampirella stuff I got to read, man. I got like, I don't know, 15 books at this point. Like, I'm kind of afraid of my Vampirella stash. First, they had that artist, Gruden Gunduz, whatever. And he had like this really unique style. This stuff has got a super unique style of its own. It looks so good. It looks so serious. I gotta sit down and read all this. Plus, I got Vampirella number 666 or whatever from last week to read. Like, the stack is getting deep on these Vampirella books. There's like 2 years worth of them. And, still talking monsters. Look, it says Monster Madness in the title, man. We gotta live up to it. We got whatever's going on with this thing. The Punisher's a monster. There's a monster. Vampire. And now the greatest monster of them all, H.P. Lovecraft. Truly, has there been something scarier in the history of mankind than H.P. Lovecraft? No, there hasn't been. So I imagine, just like the Vincent Price book, it's going to be his ghost hanging out with her. And, oh, actually, I like the little tentacles crawling out of probably the Necronomicon right there. That's kind of cool. So she just got done beating whatever director and taking care of stuff with the Space-Time Continuum Authority or whatever. And, oh look! Holy Roland Emmerich. You know, not everybody's going to get that reference. Hubba hubba. Big hair and, Oh my lord. Look at the font. Big hair and a slice of cake. There we go, yeah. Look at the font for apparently Lovecraft talking right there. Oh my gosh. I can tell I'm going to love this book. I really love the one with Vincent Price. I like the one where they hop between different movies and stuff. And I think I'm going to like this one. Like, this series started off kind of in a very different place. Like, we took a trip through, like, Dante's Inferno and stuff, like, 4 or 5 miniseries ago. And now here we are, and we're just doing dumb stuff. And you know what? It's fun! It's so much fun. There's probably some dumb jokes. The art making people look like who they're supposed to look like is really great. That really looks like, what's her real name? Cassandra Peterson? That looks like a photo of H.P. Lovecraft. And the facial expressions through all of these books by this artist have just been solid gold. Dude is nailing it. Absolutely 100%. So there we go. H.P. Lovecraft, or I'm sorry, Elvira meets H.P. Lovecraft. I was going to say H.P. Lovecraft meets Elvira. Same difference. Really? The transitive property of meeting, right? We can prove that mathematically if we wanted. That's just a math thing. Let's see. Oh gosh, I forget how to prove the transitive property. I feel like a dum-dum. It's been so long since I actually like sat down and done real math. So, actually, it's probably not the transitive property I'm thinking of here. It's probably something else. Yeah, because the transitive property is... There's my headset. It get kicked out there for a second. So the transfer property is when you got a relationship like this, and that implies that therefore A equals C. That's not what I'm thinking of, but it's close enough. So the transfer property, let's see. So we got Elvira meets HP, and then we have HP meets, yeah, see, we need something with an operator here that's not just meeting. This would be like addition, I guess. But whatever. We have proven it, thus we are done. QED. Elvira, HP Lovecraft are mathematical truths. Now, you didn't think that was going to happen, but it did. Alright, the other thing I want to talk about today, aside from the Executioner's song, let me mute that. Oh, I don't really need the stream audio. So last night, I was on a stream with, well, I wasn't on the stream, I was watching the stream with Peter Samedi and Rob Geronimo. Peter Samedi is like auctioning off all these old books of his from his company. So if you don't know who he is, he's the guy that, well, he basically is Alternative Comics. He's the publisher. He does most of the legwork himself with his wife helping out. And he's trying to raise money for the current campaign so he can get the next round of books printed and funded. And as part of that, he went and cleared out his storage unit and got into the like backlog of like archival stuff, because he's got like a copy of every book they ever did. So he was off auctioning those off for like $40 a pop. And well, that's cool and all, you know, I'm all about people raising money for their campaigns and whatever. It kind of hurts because, dude, you're getting rid of your like personal library here. So there's a lot of interesting conversation, a lot of like neat books I'd only ever seen in like digital form or whatever. Like that one. I think I saw that on their website at some point. Lots of just interesting stuff here. And, you know, I'm glad that he raised the money he needed, because they just crossed over the threshold for what it would take to get the books funded and all that stuff by the end of the video, by the end of his auction stream. Hey, I got that book. Not this version of it, but I got this Fubar. I think there's a review of it on my channel somewhere. Empire of the Rising Sun. New York Times bestseller. So he was selling like all this kind of stuff. I think mine says New York Times bestseller on it, so that's how I know mine is different. You just kept pulling books out, man. And I'm glad he made the money he needed, but it really sucks that he had to get rid of this stuff, because what about later, right? He's not going to have these things around to show people like, hey, my company did these books. He has no physical proof of it anymore. No alternative library or whatever. And he did this video, which I haven't watched yet, and I wanted to watch this, so we're just going to watch it together.
So
actually, let's make it smaller.
New storage unit today. Welcome. Man, oh man. I got a lot of work ahead of me. Maybe 2 or 3 more days of moving in, but it's getting there. It is getting there. So yeah, this is a smaller spot. 10 by 10, going from a 10 by 20. Big news last night. Last night was a tremendous night. We hit our stretch goal.
Dude! Duh! Oh my gosh! Did this stuff, was this even on the channel? Like, did I just completely screw this whole bit up? Because that would be really funny if that was true. We'll rewind. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's stuff you saw. Okay, yeah. Oh, and he was talking about this book, and it sounded real interesting, because the first issue of it was apparently like librarians searching for like crazy artifacts, and then it became like a horror anthology after that. And it's like, what? But the first part sounded kind of cool. All right, let's rewind. Mr. Samedi, take it away. Oh, have a like while I'm here, buddy. Have a like.
Hello,
he's a really cool dude.
How's it going? Whew. So, I'm in the new storage unit today. Welcome. Man, oh man. I got a lot of work ahead of me. Maybe 2 or 3 more days of moving in, but it's getting there. It is getting there. So yeah, this is a smaller spot. 10 by 10, going from a 10 by 20. Big news last night. Last night was a tremendous night. We hit our stretch.
It sure
goal.
was. We were just talking about it, Pete.
Before last time I talked to you guys on the Samedi storage stories. The campaign did not hit its goal yet. The campaign hit its goal and the stretch goal. So the King Cryptid Alternafoil card number 7 is now a backer bonus for every physical perk backer.
Dude, I really wish you just kept the money. I don't need the card.
Tonight I'm going to be on Graham Nolan's channel at 7 o'clock Eastern, and then 9 o'clock I'm going to be on Pop XP with Rob Geronimo. So
that's probably going on right now, by the way.
By. Say hello. Make it a fun experience for us. It's going to be great. I always have fun talking to Graham, Billy, Niall. Hopefully Billy will be there. Sometimes Billy's not there, but Niall will be there. I hope Billy's there.
And by Billy, he means comic artist Billy Tucci, who's a master.
Thank you guys so much for your help and your support and your enthusiasm. Getting the word out there. Really appreciate it. And also, the card is available also for purchase. So if you guys do want it, to purchase it separately, if you are not getting it as a bonus, so if you're a digital perk backer and you want it, it's a $3 card, free shipping worldwide, and also I'll sign it for you. So you can select an option to either have it unsigned or signed.
You better sign mine, Peter.
There you go. So that's on both.
You better sign mine, bro.
The Alterna campaign and the King Cryptid campaign. I put it on there too, and it's on the Alterna site. So thank you guys so much. Just a quick little update here. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, like I said, I think I'm gonna work cut out for me, but you know, it's part of it. All right, thank you guys so much for taking the time to see.
Yep. You think those are transitions lenses? I never liked those. I never liked transitions lenses, man. I want like a consistent level of darkness in my gaze. Anyway, okay, good. I'm glad to hear, you know, things are going well. And he got the campaign. No big bombshells. He said all that same stuff last night. I was thinking maybe there'd be something interesting. One thing that did pop up on his stream last night is he was talking about the first book they ever printed. It was actually printed through a company called Comics Express, which this news story is not opening up. Okay, well, the news story doesn't matter. Basically, you can read it there if you squint at Twitter, but Comics Express shut down in like 2013 or something. Peril Sins of Sunglasses. Hey, Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy reference. Sometimes I want those, man. Zaphod seemed like a very happy kind of dude. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like a very happy kind of dude. Yeah, here we go. So, shuts down after 9 years. If you go here, the website is still live. Somebody's paying for it. It just don't work. So, I don't know who's still paying for it. They need to stop. They need to stop paying for it. And that's it. That's everything I wanted to touch on today, except for one last thing. So if you're here at the very beginning of when I was yakking, you know I was talking about that Asimov book. Dude, I've done like 8 videos on that thing. And my final thought is, as much as I complain about the book treating the spacers like they're evil just for existing, they're very racist. I kind of feel like they deserve it, because he's eating salmon mousse. This sounds like an abomination. This sounds like something that they come up with on the Iron Chef, and everybody be like, why did you do that? And then, you know, Bobby Flay would be like, well, I could grill the moose. And it'd be like, what are you? No. Like, this is something that Orange Joker would talk about. He'd link you to a YouTube video of somebody making salmon mousse in a toilet or something. Like, just stop. Just stop. Who would? Why? Why? Next you're going to be telling me that somebody's got, like, you know, a tuna Bavarian cream. Like, what? No, just stop. Just stop. So, yeah, when I read this, I was like, you know what? The settlers are right. The spacers are evil and must die. And with that thought, we're going to wrap up the stream here, guys. Ninja Weasel, you beautiful lurkers. I've been seeing my viewer count, okay? I know who's been out there lurking and watching. If you haven't hit that like button already and you made it this far, you might as well go ahead and smack that button again for me. No, wait, you haven't hit it yet, so you can't have smacked it again. Just smack that button if you haven't. And otherwise, you all have a great Wednesday, a great rest of your night. And if you read this or watch this tomorrow, you know, I hope you have a great Thursday. Wow. That's where I'm at in my life, man. I don't even know what day of the week it is. You all take care of yourselves. You have a great day, a great night, a great whatever you got going on. I sure hope to see you again next time. And until then, you know, stay frosty or stay something. And do not eat the salmon mousse, okay? Don't do it. Not even